Hello, everyone. This is Christy Watson, the principal of the Hemet Dual Language Academy, and I want to welcome you to our informational meeting to learn more about dual language immersion and if it is right for your child. As you consider applying to our school, it is important that you are aware of our school's vision and mission. Our vision is for all students to be bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural. And our mission for how to get there is that we welcome families and community members through engagement opportunities and partnerships. We develop scholars by literacy using their primary language as an anchor. As a school community, we celebrate cultures from all over the world and the development of our scholars' cultural identity. What is dual language immersion? Dual language is a research based model of bilingual education that provides students with an enriched learning experience by teaching in the English and Spanish. Both English language learners and native English speakers learn together, learn from each other, and use each other as language and cultural resources. The ultimate goal is to produce bilingual, biliterate, and culturally proficient students with strong cognitive and academic skills to successfully compete in the global society and post secondary education of the 21st century. This slide highlights the many benefits to learners in the dual language immersion program. The cognitive benefits include that it boosts mental abilities, increases creative and problem solving skills, it improves overall school performance, and research shows that early second language learning increases achievement as measured by standardized testing. Culturally, the benefits include cultivates a deeper understanding of other cultures, nurtures respect for other people and cultures, and intensifies esteem and pride in the heritage language. And from an economic perspective, it provides students with a competitive advantage in the workforce, opens more opportunities for career choices, and prepares students for the global economy. We are currently in our sixth year of the program with Hemet Unified and are absolutely seeing our scholars thrive and reap these benefits. In addition to the research based benefits, there are three distinct goals for dual language immersion, which are highlighted on this slide. Each year, we welcome a new cohort of kindergarten scholars into one of three planned classes and TK into one class. We are very strategic in how we ensure that each class has 50% of the scholars who speak English as their first language and 50% of the scholars who speak the target language, in this case Spanish, as their first language. In Hemet Unified, we subscribe to a 90-10 model of instruction, which means that we begin in kindergarten with 90% of the content taught in Spanish and 10% of the content taught in English. We use a framework grounded in paired literacy that first builds strength in the target language and makes sure that we are developing scholars as simultaneous bilingual learners as they learn the connections between both Spanish and English along the way. This chart illustrates the content areas we teach in a 90-10 model and how they change as scholars progress through the grades. You will note that in third grade, we begin alternating math, science, and social studies between English and Spanish. This is to ensure that scholars continue to progress academically in both languages of instruction. This trend will also continue into the middle school content areas. Minutes of instruction are determined based on the percentage of time. For example, the time spent on math is about equivalent to science, social studies, and our morning meetings, which focus on social skills, and this is why they alternate in grades 2 through 5. In terms of our curriculum plan, all curriculum taught is aligned with the California state standards in language arts, mathematics, and all other content areas. All teachers are trained and skilled at research based language acquisition strategies to make learning comprehensible to learners of both languages. We use Benchmark and Adelante for language arts curriculum and Eureka Math. We also used a very research based online program from Imagine Learning that provides targeted practice for English, Spanish, and math facts. In Hemet Unified, we are excited to celebrate our scholars' progress towards the seal of biliteracy. This begins at our academy with recognition in grades kindergarten, third, and fifth. Once scholars are in eighth grade, they will have the opportunity to take an assessment to determine eligibility for the seal of biliteracy. They can also take this in high school. These recognitions will benefit scholars so much as they enter college and the workforce. These questions are very common from our applicant families, so I want to take a moment to review them with you. How will my child understand if he or she does not speak Spanish? Dual language teachers are specially trained to make instruction meaningful through the use of visuals, objects, gestures, and specialized instructional strategies. And the students also help each other. And please know that as students are gaining proficiency in their new language, they are certainly allowed to pull on their home language to help them at any time. What if my child seems frustrated by listening to Spanish? Your child might feel a bit tired or frustrated during the first few months in the program. Try to be encouraging and ask for positive feedback about what they like most in school each day. Children are very perceptive. If you are having doubts about the program, they will know it and feel similarly, no matter what you say to them. Your positive attitude will be the most significant factor in your child adjusting well to the dual language environment. Does it matter if no one at home speaks Spanish? No. It is important to encourage high levels of language development in the dominant language of the home. Read to your child daily, talk to your child, and encourage them to talk to you. Continue literacy experiences you would naturally encourage. Research indicates that strong language skills in the native language transfer to new languages that are introduced. Should I be reading at home in Spanish or English? Don't stop reading aloud to your child in the language you are most comfortable using. It is very important to continue this special way of spending time together. You are not expected to read in a language you do not speak yourself. And am I expected to help my child with homework in Spanish? Written instructions for all homework are given in both English and Spanish. There may be times, however, when an English or Spanish dictionary at home may be helpful. Parent participation. This is a K through fifth grade commitment at minimum, and the Academy will offer or does offer TK through eighth grade. Scholars will have the option to attend the dual language immersion strand of classes at West Valley High School. Parent participation and support is a vital part of the program. A big predictor of success is student desire to learn in two languages. Make sure you talk with your child about this opportunity before committing. And parent workshops and education opportunities will be offered throughout the year. Without a doubt, scholars are far more successful with the support and partnership of their parents. We are here to support our families along the way and look forward to working together. It is very important that you understand the commitment of staying in this program through at least fifth grade. Ideally, all of our scholars stay through eighth grade. At HDLA, we wear school uniforms. This slide explains the guidelines. Hemet Dual Language Academy does have a school uniform policy. It is black and beige pants, shorts, skirts, jumpers, and skirts, red and gray polo shirts. Note that black polo shirts are for middle school only. It is optional to wear shirts with the embroidered school logo. Spirit t-shirts may be worn on Fridays, and those are available for purchase as school begins each year. Optional outerwear and hats with the school logo are available for purchase. Local retailers such as Target and Walmart also carry uniform clothing. And online ordering with the option for free delivery to the school or home delivery with an additional fee is available. In general, uniforms are more cost-effective for families. As a parent, I have had this experience and can attest to the ease with getting my kids up, dressed, and out the door in the morning. Our parent liaison will be available to assist any families struggling with the cost of uniforms, as that will not be a barrier to attending our school. We have worked with the Hemet Unified School District to make sure that the need for transportation is not a barrier to our families who live more than 2 miles from the campus. You will have an opportunity on the interest form to let us know if this is something you may need. Hemet Unified is a very large district, and this support is so important for us to offer to our community and families. Now, this is the information our families want to know the most. How do I enroll my child? Enrollment for the next school year begins on January 1st. Parents should enroll their child in their home school prior to the lottery. Those who do not enroll by May 31st will lose their child's space. Completion of the interest list, open from December 1st to February 15th, is mandatory to be entered into the lottery drawing for enrollment. Language assessments for native Spanish speakers will be scheduled from January 4th to March 25th. The lottery will take place at a date in April. Students who are identified as native English speakers will be in one lottery to compose one half of the enrollment, while students who are identified as native Spanish speakers will compose the other half of enrollment. Each participant group is a separate drawing. A wait list will be formed for each group with the remaining candidates, as well as for those completing the interest list after February 15th. Again, I thank you for your attention. My name is Dr. Christy Watson. I am the school principal. I work with a fabulous assistant principal, Eduardo Rodriguez. Both of our contact information is on this slide. Myself, Mr. Rodriguez, and our office staff is here at your disposal to answer any questions you may have. Again, thank you for your attention and thank you for your interest in the Hemet Dual Language Academy.